Okay, first up, I need to change the actual scene. I forgot to do that. Whoops. Nope, not host screen, only game. Grab you. This, I want to look at Genshin Impact. Cool, and that should start working now. There you go. Alright. And we go back, and everything's fine. Audio is fine. Everything looks lovely. Alright. So, we've got a lot of wishes to do. I would laugh if I got this in the first 10. But clearly not. So this would take a little bit. We got a new book. We got Dawn. Book again. Ugh. We got a bow. Another bow. Another bow. Are we just getting bows? A sword. There you go. A sword. Wow, that was actually really terrible. Alright. Alright. We've got a lot of prima gems, so let's just keep doing it. I would love it if I actually did get this, but I don't think I'm going to get Yae. Game! I don't want her! She's bottom of my list for a reason. Stop giving me Diona! Fischl is alright. But still, I'd rather something else. Black Tassel, we get more weapons, more weapons, more weapons, more weapons, more weapons. Okay. Another one! Let's go, please! Okay, still no Yae. That's not a good start. A bow. Ooh, the bell. That's going to be on Noel. A raven. Thoma! We finally got Thoma. I actually missed them the first time around, so I'm happy. Another Fischl. Okay. A book. A book. A bow. A blade. A pole. Okay. So we got something new. Next one. More purple, alright. A book, a blade, a blade, a blade, a book, a bow, a blade. Game! Game! Stop! No! Like, give me Thomas! Stop giving me Dionas! Oh my god. Alright. That's going to be really annoying. So, how many constellations are we? Really? We've nearly got her... We've nearly got her maxed out in just one session. Are you kidding me? If we do get okay. No, wrong one. Okay. Do one more. Please give it to me. No, we're getting more rares. If you give me enough Diona, I'm gonna freaking scream. Blade, a book, a bow, a thingy. Why? Why do you want me to max out Diona? I don't want Diona. I actually detest Diona. Like, come on. That's just a little ridiculous. Okay, and we want... Okay. Alright, so, it's time for dailies then. So I'm just gonna find where they are and quickly do them. I don't. Why does it want me to get Diona maxed out? I don't like Diona. Absolutely hate Diona. I think she's a archer. I just don't like her. I don't like her character. Just why? Just what? Why would you keep giving me Diona? I've maxed her, haven't I? Yeah, I've maxed her. Give me one moment. Why? I don't get it. Just no words will explain how sad this makes me. Just like, why?
Now.
I didn't actually want that to happen. I just kind of wanted to get Yae, and chances are we're going to get the 50-50 next time. Because that's like, how many? We've done like 50-something pulls? And we're going to lose the 50-50. I can see it. If we win the 50-50, I'll be really happy though. But that's if we even get to the 50-50. Because it's all luck-based at the end of the day. And if you don't get it, well, you're SOB. Sort out a lot. SOL. SOB is something else.
The hunt is on. Got something for you.
Okay. So this will be fun to try and deal with.
Speed of light.
But if we do get Yae, that means I will have to immediately pivot to try and get Yae. Actually, what do we get? Hold on. 20 Prima Gems, not exactly enough. Hold on. Hold on. And claim a key. Okay, okay. So, oh, we've got quests incoming, and it's for Yae and I. So either way, one of them is getting an I. Good lord! I didn't actually expect to max out Diona, because who maxes out Diona? Come on! Like, you just maxing out Diona. I didn't want to. I didn't expect it. What position on the thing is she? She's in the back! She's not even... What are the rates? Details... I'm sorry, I'm absolutely flummoxed. Where's the percentages? Increased. Okay, so she's increased. But also these two are increased? You can't tell me I just got super unlucky to the point where I just got Diona so many times in a row. But now that means whenever I get a Diona, I basically get a free reroll. Because that's how that works. Actually, do I have enough for a free reroll? I don't think I do. I don't think so. No, I've got 3. I need 5. God, that is super unlucky. Super unlucky. At least I did do the dailies yesterday. Barely, though. Because if I didn't do the dailies, I would not be able to get...
Cut to the chase. This is a new one.
Prima Gems I need now,
Ever
actually.
seen one of these?
Actually, could I?
Time to go.
Maybe I could. If I went through Yae and I.
This'll pack a punch.
Hilicho? Alright. Or Samacho. Big ones are Samachos. I don't know why you were just gliding. It's like, I'm figure skating, look at me. Am I not the elegance of grace? And it's like, dude, you're carrying a giant axe and you also want to cave my skull in. Oh, if I don't get Yae, I'm gonna cry. And if I do get a 5-star and it's... Okay, so I should mention, if it's Jean again, if it's bloody Jean again, because everyone apparently has their kind of, oh, this person ruined my 50-50 character. Most people it's Diluc, it seems. For me, it seems to be bloody Jean. I don't know why. I like Jean. In fact, if it is Jean, let me just check her constellation to see how far along she is. Okay. So we'll get this. That'd be 3. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Well, is this Mondstadt? Saritsa. Fine. But yeah, good lord. It's like... Also, I don't know if you can hear the wind outside, but it is incredibly windy outside. So it's going to get a little bit loud, because I think we've got a storm coming? Which, hopefully, that doesn't do anything to do with the internet connection. Ooh. I'm also just dealing with you because you're a pain and I don't want to deal with you. Also, you're holding something with fire, and that means whenever I E into you, just explode. Which is fun. Alright. And there are 2 Hilichos. Sorry. There are 2 Ruined Gods. You don't know which one you're supposed to take out. And they spawn in the same area. I think what was supposed to happen...
Got lucky that time.
Oh wow, you just pivoted straight down. I actually didn't expect that.
Ever seen one of these? Oh, you're stuck now.
Also, that animation is long. Good lord.
Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
Okay. I just want Yae. The reason I want Yae specifically is because I want Yae. And it's either a save for Yae or a save for I. And I don't exactly need another support, so I'll go for Yae to get the damage dealer. That's the quest done. But I want to deal absolute damage to this.
This'll pack a punch. The hunch is on. Don't blink. Hey.
Also, I just discovered that you can technically just build Aloy to be a solo carry, technically. Because she has a passive ability where if she uses her E, and she gets 4 stacks, she can do cryo damage with the rest of her attacks. If you're building her with a lot of cryo damage in mind and a lot of attack, she can start she can wreck stuff really quick. But the issue is also she's not supposed to be a damage dealer. But she does really quick attacks. So I guess I am building her incredibly suboptimally. Bring Jude did. Saritsa is a god, we don't know why. Okay. Oh, I really want Yae. How close are we? Oh, we... okay, I think... We're gonna get by doing dailies. That's for certain. The issue is... I could also technically just do it right now. By doing the Yae quest.
Huh. Snow. Remember, tend to your
Okay,
boots.
so let me just check the history. Okay. Oh, that's completely out of date. Okay, so I need to remember how many we actually... So, we got Shenhe recently, and I didn't do any more pulls. So we're like, well, we were nowhere in pity area. We should now be in some sort of pity. So if we get a 5-star, it could be Yae. It could be another Jean. I rag on Jean, but she's a really useful character. But I really wish she would stop appearing. Fun fact, if you max out a 5-star, you get 25 of those currency instead of just the regular 5. So basically, oh, apologies, you've gotten this character so much. We'll give you 5 to boost you towards the next one. So maxing out 5 stars is a really good idea. Because it makes things technically cheaper on the long run, but
incoming. There's nowhere to hide.
But to do that, you would need to sink a lot of money, and I'm not doing that. Sinking a little, but not sinking a lot. No. We won't go here. But yeah, I'm now 1 point away from a 10-point summon, and it's like, why is that thing? It's like, can you not have mercy and just give me 1 Primogem, like round it off? Like, oh, we found this randomly. Here you go.
Add Astro. Thank you for
Okay, we've done that. We can now do a pulls, which we're doing right now. Crossing my fingers. 5-star, please. 4-star. Bow, lance, sword, lance, official, sword, bow. Wow, we actually got really bad luck. Wow, okay, that was really bad. I've already got a maxed official anyway, so it means we get this. We've already maxed Stardust, so I might as well grab the rest of these. Well, maybe we'll get lucky with the blue banner. No, we're not. Okay. Okay, maybe not. This is a sign. I know it is. Yeah, this is a sign that this is not gonna go well. Yeah, this is a sign. And let's do this. Yeah, okay. We didn't get Yae. Flippin' pancakes. That sucks. Alright. That really sucks. Oh well. So that means I can't just focus on Yae. That means I have to actually... Also, I might have to do this to get rid of the cutscene.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the Kingdom of Darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the Pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the Kingdom of Darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
Okay, so that entire line literally is, this is your tale to be told. I keep saying that, oh, it's an allegory for you. You're going out to do quests. This is an allegory. This is all, well, I made 50 wishes already, good lord. This is all to do with you, the player, or whatever you're doing. This is your story. Literally, that's telling you that. Literally, it's telling you, Lumine fell to the forces of darkness. You, as Aether, are trying to, have to... The jewel is, an allegory for, like, what you're seeking, so, like, whatever treasure you were originally getting. And it's like, I bring this up, and I always get told, oh, it's not that, it can't be that, it's about a different story. And it's like, it's like, it literally tells you this is your story. It says this is your story, referring to Aether. Or presumably Aether because you're playing as someone else. And it's like, come on! You cannot be that dense. You cannot just say it's not. You can't just say, oh, it's a different story altogether. It's like, no, it's not. It's literally the story of the traveler going to different realms because the sibling became effectively head of the Fatui. That's the story. That's the effing story. There is no question about it. There is no like ifs or buts. That is the story, and that is that. God, that makes me angry. Because each time I hear that, it's like, yep. I know. This is the story. This is the story. This is the story. Because it's the story. The game even tells you it's the story. You can't tell me. It literally is that. It's literally just telling you outright. It says it's your story. Or is it supposed to be like, oh, this is just for the battle pass? No, it's not for the battle pass. It's a story. Literally. The tale is Illuminate falls to darkness, and I called it. I called it right as the game came out. It's like, oh, that's a pretty neat story. And then Luminate and Aether were revealed. It's like, Luminate is going to become part of the darkness, while Aether is going to not, because it's quite literally, Luminate doesn't remember why she's your brother, and it's like, I fell, and it's like, this is all for you. She doesn't even, it's like, the sibling doesn't even acknowledge the other properly. It's only like the hero. It's like, Aether, you're there. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Bro, it's like, why are you with him? Because you had Deshund with you.
Ever seen one of these? You're
And no,
stuck now.
I won't stop talking
Got
about
something
it
for ya.
because it is literally the story which is being told. And I'm sorry, you cannot tell me otherwise. You cannot absolutely prove to me it's not the story. I've bloody seen. It's like, as again I said, it's saying that the first sibling fell down. Sibling, keyword. I am probably wound up more by this than anything else. Holy hell! Because this entire thing has wound me up. Because I swear, it's just, ooh, it's just. People can be so. It's a mixture of I hate people and people don't look at the things they're given. They like probably saw that for the first time, didn't really pay attention, and then didn't pay attention, and that plays every time you look at the battle pass. Every time the month rolls over and there's a new battle pass, or no, every time it's quarter, isn't it? It's like every time you do.
With sword comes shadow.
Let me just quickly check that. Oh, no, I can't. Let me just do this battle first. I can't deal with this later. But no, that's basically my rant.
The hunt is on.
The game tells you the story right at the very beginning of the effing game. And it's like, that's the story of the game. That's the story of the game. The entire tale is, oh, this is referring to your story. It's like, you're reliving the story. In fact, no, actually, I got that wrong. I said, you're playing through something similar to the story. No, it says it's your story. It's your blooming story. Just, oh my god, it makes me so mad. Just so mad. Like people do not get the right to correct you if they don't know what they're bloody talking about. And a majority of people don't know what they're talking about. So that's super annoying.
Shouldn't.
Also, you could do this. You can like bring Aloy and Jean, because well, technically you bring Aloy, Annie, and Nemo, because
This is a new one.
as long as she has these around,
Got something for ya.
she can just do that. Also, that's not how a bow works, but bows do not just go skyward when you're pointing them forward. Because, surprise, surprise, when a bow is pointed forwards, the arrow should go forwards. Because that's how a bow works. Oh, I'm gonna have a sip of water. I'm way too wound up. But no, the bloody thing says, oh, it says the story of the it says the story of the prince. There's a prince and the king. The king says seeking out to get some sort of jewel. We don't know what the jewel is. As far as we know, we just have to travel around and get things. So we don't know what the jewel is. At least it could just be literally we're hunting for a jewel and we just don't realize it. Or the jewel could literally just be like, oh, you're looking for a piece of knowledge. It doesn't matter what the jewel represents. It just matters that it represents something.
I swear by my sword.
So I am promptly annoyed. Okay. So that said 999, and at times it was healing for 1,000. So I want to ask, why was it rounding up but not adjusting the text to round up? I know it's like a really minute thing to be like, oh, oh, you're getting 1 free healing, boo-hoo. It's accuracy. You need to be accurate. That 1 health can be the difference from winning or losing. If you had something round down, I'm fairly certain you'd be really angry. Like, oh, I'm going to heal 1,000 health, so I'll survive on 1 health. And then it does 1,000 and no, I'll get this backwards.
The hunt is on.
No, I was thinking something else. You're told it will do 999 damage, and then, oh, okay, I can survive the hit. I've got 1,000 health, and then it does 1,000, and then it says 999, but you get KO'd anyway. It's like, that makes no sense.
Nowhere to hide.
Like, imagine if an RPG just did that. Just like, oh, you took 1,000 damage, but we told you it's 999. It's like, what was it 999? Or was it 1,000?
Don't blink.
Bloody consistency. Gah. That really. Oh. I'm just in a ranting mood. I'm just angry, I think is the thing. Just that entire thing. Oh.
This is a new one.
Because it's a form of gaslighting. It's a form of like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Blah de blah de blah de blah. And it's like, they're wrong. They're 100% wrong. Do you want to know how I know they're wrong? Because I'm right. Also, you can still move these. No. Good Lord, just I don't get people. I don't. Just I think some people are just don't try to fight a battle you can't win, and it just because I could probably go through my YouTube comments. Because I reply to a few people on this saying like, oh, it's telling the story of like the Aether is the prince and whatnot, and I got people like going, no, it's not that, because it's just a story. It's like, yes, I will keep going on about it because I'm still angry, and I'm it just makes me so irritated. No. It's like, not even Skyrim. Survival mode makes me this upset. Mainly because Skyrim doesn't really do. What? Enemy? Where was the bloody enemy? Ah! If I weren't laughing, I'd be crying. But anyway, yeah, rants like that happen, especially when I'm really annoyed, because that just things just get on your nerves. Then it's just like the snapping force. Did I not? I must have never listened to that before, because I just didn't realize. Because it's Venti telling you the story.
This'll pack a punch.
It's Venti literally reading out the story as it is. It's like, this is your story. And it's like, who's your? Is it referring to Daisho?
Hear me.
Well, that can't be right. Who's his bloody sibling? That can't be him. And also, your is very specific. It's not like, this is the prince's story, or this is the story I'm about to tell you. No, it says your story. Because your is referring to the traveller.
With sword comes shadow.
Because
You're stuck now.
at least in canon, Lumine becomes the Queen of Darkness, even though she's like... So I wonder, in the original cutscene, we saw her fully decked out in light. So does that mean, when we next see her, she's going to be kitted out in darkness? We're going to see the dark element.
This is a new one.
Which that will mean there's going to be like
Cut to the chase.
the twin dark character.
Speed of light. Hey. The hunt is on.
God, I let that get to me way too easily. Wow, you actually do no damage. What? Do damage at least. Hit the damn thing. Oh my god. Ah. Oh my god. That was not exactly fun. Click a thing. Hello? OBS? What? I just looked back at OBS and it says I'm offline. Am I offline? And it says I'm offline. No, I'm not offline. I heard my voice. Alright. Let me just quickly... Oh, no, I'm online again. What was that all about? That must have been an OBS glitch. That must have been. Okay. Anyway, if you enjoyed that rant, you can follow my Twitch channel, or you can follow the YouTube channel, or you can follow the DLive channel if you're watching on DLive. There should be a banner in the bottom right to tell you the account name, so that's all good. I should mention, I also can't see the chat on... Well, I can't see the chat at the current moment, so if you write anything, I won't be able to see it yet, because I am in mid-game.
Incoming. Hey. With sword comes shadow.
God, I'm still in a ranting mood, but I have no idea what to rant about. Yeah, I actually have no idea what to rant about. I'm actually ranting about. God, that took a lot out of me. God. Oh God, I'm trying to think of what I have to say. I'm still wound up. I need to think of something else. So I don't know what's happening in Canada. Just to jump into that entire pit. It just seems like they've lost complete control. Like the government there has lost complete control. Nice. And by lost complete control, I mean they've become completely authoritarian for no reason. I don't understand why. Like, surely it can't. Like, I understand what's happened. It's a protest against the vaccine mandates. The mandates, I should be specific. So you must have so and so to do any business, which is, well, how do I put it? It's kind of unique for certain instances. Like, I know in schools you need to have a license to teach, but that's because you're dealing with children, which is something a little bit different than, I don't know, trucking, I guess what's happening? But it seems like they've just been in one city, honking the horns. Even then, they've stopped honking the horns because they had a court order. So they've been obeying to the law as best they can, and then there's like talk about, oh, we're gonna freeze their assets, we're gonna freeze their bank accounts, and it's like, sorry, I remember in a SMT game, you're playing as some person who got invited to like this technological city, where everyone has a card on them, where what is it? That lets you purchase stuff, but it's a digital card, so that means if your card's disabled, you can't buy anything. Well, certain events in the game happen, and you lose access to this, and so you can't buy anything. Thankfully, the game basically allows you to start buying things again with a fake ID.
This'll pack a punch.
But it's like,
The hunt is
bad
on.
guy's the one making sure you can't buy anything.
Speed of light.
Like, I understand that, but that could just be like, in the game, it's like you're buying medicine resources, you're buying this, you're buying that, you're buying personas. But it's like, that could also just be food, or water, or sleep, just anything. You're saying you cannot have resource, therefore you cannot, do anything. To me, that's a little bit on the evil side.
Don't blink.
Like, come on. You can't just say, we'll make it impossible for you to do things. It's like, you don't do that to criminals. Criminals can't really have a bank account because, they're criminals. It'd be really obvious they were doing it. But that's not because you're stopping them from having it. That's because it's a natural reflex. You don't stop. You don't stop people having money because they did something that you didn't like. No. So why is this any different? I don't get it, and I just don't get why it's being supported. Like, come on. How would you like it if you went home after work and it's like, oh sorry, your card's been denied. It's like, denied? What do you mean? I said, your card's been disabled. It's like, why is that? It's like, oh, let me just look. So you stated Marvel is better than DC at one time, and your boss really didn't like that. And it's like, but I do like that more than that. It's like, yeah, sorry, but we don't take dissenting opinions. This is I forgot which one it was, but Marvel over DC. Was this the DC area? So we can't let you support Marvel. So, but that's insane. It's like, surely everyone should like the light. No. Just to force someone to do something, it's just kind of nuts in my opinion. Like, come on. If you want someone to do something, they will do it if they want to. They won't if they don't. And at this current point in time, forcing them. Even then, I think the majority of the truckers are vaccinated. So it's not even a case of they haven't had it, they're selfish. No, they've had it. They just don't want to be told what to do. They just think it's completely wrong. And yeah, it's completely wrong to force it. And again, people choose they're gonna choose. Let them do as they want.
Wait, hear me.
Again, you don't.
Nowhere to hide.
You don't strip people of resources because
Now.
they disagree with you. Because that's not exactly helping anything. You're just annoying people and pissing them off.
The hunt is on. With sword comes shadow.
But yeah, from what I see, it's getting kind of heated down in Canada.
Got something for you.
And from what I've seen, it just seems peaceful. Like, there's no issues. No one's like braining anyone. No one's like doing anything wrong. There was like a couple of instances, I want to say, of like, oh, someone's doing, like, what was it? There were like reports of like someone holding a flag or something, or like someone generally holding something that was really horrible, and it's like, and I think people found out that, oh, what was it? It was too perfect, or it was seemingly planted. But it's like, when people go, oh, it wasn't a plant, it was legitimate. It's like, no, plants happen all the time. I'm sorry, but adding plants is a legitimate strategy to anything. Like when you go to like a
Ever seen one of
performance,
these? You're stuck now.
technically there could be plants ready to get people interested, to like, you know, play along and have fun. Because at the end of the day, if you've got someone who's gonna be awkward, you don't exactly want them. You want someone who's going to play along and do the thing in question. But having plants is usually a common thing. You can't exactly say, oh, you can't have a plant there, that's not a thing, people don't do that. No, people do that. They definitely do that. 100% they do that. It's not even a question, it's just they do.
Barbados,
Like, if you don't think that people go into a crowd posing as part of the crowd while also trying to sabotage them, you don't know how subterfuge works. Because if you don't like a member of the opposition, are you just gonna let them do as they want? No, you're gonna try and sabotage them. Like the Harry Potter game. There's a section in a Harry Potter game where you get disguised as Slytherin, and the way the game works is that if you're like out after hours, you begin reducing your team's points. Except you're disguised as Slytherin, so each time you went out, you just got caught. Slytherin's points go down because you're just disguised as Slytherin. And yeah, you can just do that over and over and over again and reduce their points to 0, effectively acting as a form of subterfuge. It's again, how do I put it? You can't. It's like, strategically, it makes no sense to do something insane to try and benefit your cause. Like, you can't just go, aha, I'm going to do this terrible thing because I've had enough and that's that. No, you do a terrible thing and you go, I'm going to do it on the enemy side and pose as them because that'll make them seem worse. The issue is that at that point, you're at the risk of getting caught. Because if you do get caught, well, that's going to be worse for your side. Because that means you've been caught once messing around. So, hey, they're not that bad, but you've tried to make them seem bad. That's interesting. Oh god.
Next on the agenda.
Also, a reminder of this boss. Bleed is the name of the game. But no, subterfuge is a thing. People pose as the enemy all the time. That's just generally a sensible thing to realize. Like, I mean, hell, in this game, there is a section where you pose as the Fatui. Like, there's actually a section where you pose as the Fatui member, and you get involved and try to get into a scheme, and then you catch them red-handed. Okay, fair enough. You're not making them seem bad; they're already pretty bad. But disguises and like hiding as the enemy, it's a common thing. It's a common thing. I just don't get it. I don't get it. because I think when people think, oh, we're gonna do this by the books. No, people typically don't.
All hail.
People typically cheat, because well, what's gonna give you an advantage? Being honourable and doing what's right, or cheating and getting away with it? If you answered honourable, you're really not paying attention to the entire rant here. You're kind of not understanding what's going on. If you want your side to win, the easiest way, well, if you want your side to win, but you don't have if your opponent is basically untoppable, like they're too good. You gotta start some stuff internally. You gotta be like, yeah, we're gonna deal with this. We're gonna mess things up. We're gonna make things awkward as all get out. So basically just deceit, lies, manipulation. It's all valid tactics.
Don't waste it.
And that's how it is. You've kind of got to understand the truth for yourself, because if you look at the surface of anything, you'll be like, hey, that looks pretty bad. And if you look a little deeper, it's like, actually, hold on, there's a bit more details that I didn't quite understand. Or, holy hell, I did not realize that fact. Or, hello? Hasn't the fog dispersed? Is this an actual another side quest? White's illusion. Encounter the illusion of the ancient past. Ooh, I didn't know that. I actually didn't know about this. So that was a good thing we teleported here to wait out the clock. How accurate am I with a bow and arrow? Apparently very accurate. I didn't have to spend a single arrow. Mainly because you don't spend arrows in this game. God, imagine if this game had resource management. Like, God, like you have weapons that degrade, you have that, you have this. It would be... Well, it would actually kind of be more like a Zelda ripoff, to be perfectly honest. But it's also, it would be difficult. Surely it'd be really maddening just being like, I need to do this. Uh-oh, I don't have the resources to do this. Oh well. God, just, what is over here? Oh? I thought I saw something. There's something over here. No, is there? There should be a little plant nearby, surely?
Let the show begin. It's nothing.
Okay.
Born of ice and frost. Whirling snow.
I know there's like quests to do, but I'm probably not gonna. Jesus Christ! So that wasn't just you died. You just got blasted across the screen. Like, I'm gonna fight you, knocked away like a million miles an hour. Like, good lord. Okay. Also, it seems like there have been Ayato leaks all over the place, and from what I can see, Ayato is a very AoE counterpart of his sister. Because Ayaka is really good for 1v1s, while Ayato seems to be very based on the group. Like, how do I put it?
This is long overdue.
I think the best way to put it is, his ultimate seems to be just a general AoE. His charge attack is just a dash,
We're way behind
which
schedule.
you don't just dash into an individual. You dash into like multiple people.
Embrace the ice.
Was it his skills like the thing Mona has? So like a little like a little balloon.
Your life is mine.
So I think he is all about crowd management. Which, not gonna lie, I think it's pretty neat. Because we really don't have... We've got characters that can handle crowds. But we don't really have one that does an AoE as well as dealing with crowds. I don't know why that has like an invincibility frame. Really don't know why. It's so weird. Okay. So this should be the last time we have to fight this boss.
Take flight.
Oh, did I this in time? I think I've barely not done this in time.
Give up. Submit.
I think barely. Oh yeah, I've definitely done
My
this wrong.
apologies.
Surprisingly, that doesn't give you bleed. Everything else in this fight gives you bleed.
Let's dance. This is long overdue.
Like that laser attack, which makes no sense because it's a geo laser attack. Which is like, how do you do a geo laser attack? Although I will say,
We can do it.
making a laser effect for an attack is actually really fun. Because you're working with like sub-emitters and all that. So you're kind of trying to decide how to do things, how things should look, how things should act. Well, I'll probably get into that another time. Because hey, we did it. We did all of that. Okay, so... Oh, game, calm down. Actually, what do we need for you? I think we've already got enough to ascend you. We just need... Oh, actually, no, we need a lot more. I was being hopeful. Good lord. We've got enough of these. So we just need to fight that boss one more time. And then we should be good. Alright. Okay. I really want Yae. So we've done 50 pulls. Or has it updated yet? Please tell me it's updated. Have we actually done? Oh, 20 days. That's so. Wrong one. It's history. Does it actually update? Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 62. We're at 62. God, it really wants you to get that pity. That's actually kind of ridiculous. Alright, I think I've burned myself out for now. So, I'm gonna call things there for now. We'll try again tomorrow and see how it goes.